What if the answers that you have desperately been searching for aren't out there, but are actually hidden inside of you, waiting to be uncovered? Hi, I'm Melanie Bors. I'm a numerologist and a soul-aligned business coach. Today I'm going to give you some tips on how to clear your mind, get some clarity, some understanding, direction, and how to quiet the noise in your head so that you can move forward with deep, profound meaning. Today I'm going to give you some simple tips so that you can clear your mind, get rid of the clutter, the fog, the mental stress, the overwhelming and racing thoughts that you're experiencing, keeping you on autopilot. In numerology, we experience what we call personal month cycles. They range from 1 to 9 and include the master numbers 11 and 22. Each personal month cycle carries an energetic influence that you will feel for the entire month. If you want to know what energetic cycle you're in for June, just simply Google a free personal month numerology calculator online. Today I want to share my story because what I learned and gleaned from my last personal cycle in May can help you and provide you with clarity, understanding, a clear line of sight so you can move forward and stop being lost, stuck, or on autopilot. So in May, I experienced a 7 personal month cycle. The influence of the 7 personal month cycle is about getting quiet, spending time alone, doing some introspection, soul searching, contemplation. This is the time to reflect on life and get curious, do some deep dives, deep digging, analyzing, and assessing your life. This energy is a time for you to hone your skills. It is a time where you'll experience heightened intuition and spiritual growth by connecting to yourself. You'll only experience the 7 personal month cycle once a year, so it's actually crucial that you basically cash in on that energy while you have the opportunity to do so. 7 personal month cycle is an opportunity for you to get clear on the shit that's in your head. It's a time to gain more direction, more understanding, and more clarity. Regardless of your personal month cycle, it's always good to be able to sit in solace, to sit in quiet time, to quiet the mind. It's always a good opportunity when you can basically send yourself to your room for a timeout and do some deep dives, some withdraw, and really tapping into your inner self. So if you're going through life and you feel stuck, you feel lost, you feel directionless, like you don't know what to do, where to go, where to turn to, whether you're stuck in just your personal life, in your personal growth, whether you're stuck in your business, however that shows up for you, there are a few simple things that you can do, that you can engage in, that will promote the clarity and well-being that you need and that you are seeking. So 2 of the biggest ways that you can really quiet the mind and really get in tune with yourself is to meditate. I know some people may think like, oh, I can't do that. It's too hard. I don't know how. And essentially all you're doing is just trying to quiet your mind. So if you're sitting in quiet, you're closing your eyes, you're focusing on your breath, and a thought comes in, you simply just want to push that thought away and just try to get quiet again. Literally, this can be 5 minutes every day, 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes in the evening, whatever you have time for. But really, it is very beneficial to just sit in that peace and that quiet and just try to really settle the hustle and bustle that's going on upstairs. Another aspect is to get out in nature. And I don't mean that you have to go trudging through the forest or the bush, go, hiking or anything like that. Literally just being outside, just connecting outside to nature. You could go to your backyard. You could sit on the grass. You could do some earthing, grounding, walking barefoot on the grass. Touch a tree, just sit in the outdoors, just really breathing in the fresh air and just getting quiet and just really connecting to your outdoor environment. I find 2 of the most major tools that you can use to help clear your mind is number 1, journal. So I know so many people have said to me, like, I don't know how to journal. I don't know what to journal about. When I pull the pen and paper out, I don't know what to write. You're going to write things that you're grateful for. You're going to write about your experience that day. You could do a daily log, a daily journal. Write about your experiences, what happened, how you felt, so on and so forth. And next, you're going to want to do some brainstorming. So let's just say, you have a business idea that you've kind of been sitting on. It's been on the back burner. You're not quite sure what to do. Your mind is racing with 1,000 thoughts and you just need clarity. You are going to brainstorm. So I don't know if you guys remember how we were taught how to brainstorm in school when we were kids, and those little thought bubbles almost, in a sense. So you're going to write your topic, work, business, whatever the business is, and you're going to send branches off to that main point and just start writing. What do you want to do? What do you desire? What do you need? What does it look like? It's almost essentially like a plan, but they're just thought bubbles. And at the end, you can really sit back and you can look at this, and all of those thoughts are now out of your head and they are on paper. So you can look back and reflect on that. Instead of your brain and your mind being overloaded and bogged down, you'll now have release. You'll be less stressed. You'll have more clarity, more direction, and everything that was up here is now on paper. So again, whether or not you're experiencing a 7 personal month cycle, it is always beneficial to engage in aspects of that 7 energy. It provides more peace, more calm, more clarity, more direction, and released pressure from overwhelming, overburdened thoughts that you've been carrying up here for gosh knows how long. So as I said, take that time out, send yourself to your room, grab that pen and paper, do some brainstorming, do some journaling, get those thoughts out, get quiet, stop the hustle and bustle, even if it's just for 5 minutes a day. I can guarantee you that you will feel much better the more you initiate the energy of the 7. I know in just my past personal month 7 in May, I had some profound, deep insights that came to light for me that is going to allow me to move forward now in my life and in my business on a deeper, more profound level. And it's just going to keep benefiting me going forward.